A lot of people went up in the building. Shout out to everybody on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. You know, we trilateral right now. We got C.Money2xx, feel me? And we got the whole SGM Trinity in the building. So make some motherfucking noise. Shout out to Mad West Film, feel me? Putting in all the visuals. So all the videos that you're seeing on the edited version of this shit, on the show, came from Mad West Studios. Mad West Film, my fault. I'm trying to look at the screen and read and shit like that. So let me make sure the mic on and everything, though. I know everybody can hear me over there. So we about to get into this interview with C.Money2xx. Make some motherfucking noise. On the record, part 2 with SGM, you heard? So let me get the mic check for you right quick.
Mic check, yo.
Alright, so like yeah, one more again.
Yo.
Alright, so let me cut that out. Yeah, good. So like, let the people know, let the world know. Introduce us to C.Money2xx.
C.Money2xx, you know, youngest in the game right now on all streaming services, everything, all that.
Yeah. Being the younger artist of SGM the movement. See, I see you got the brand. Oh, let me fix that. See, you got the brand going on. You representing like.
Yep, for sure.
All right, so what made you want to become an artist? You know what I mean? You're still young and stuff like that. I just wanted to see like, you know what I mean? What made you decide to become an artist?
It was certain influence. It was just, I see my pops doing it. It was just music, you know.
Yeah,
I just gravitated towards.
I'm not lying. So you just gravitated towards music because you know your pops were doing music. You feel me, like?
Yeah, just influence that I had, and you know, it was.
Yeah, like shit, you like damn near split an image of them. Like shit, like so like shout out to Money 2 Street in the building, feel me? Like so who is your musical influences, like who you look up to as musical influences besides your dad? Because I know like you know, you just like I said, like you just like your dad, but as far as what's your musical outside what you listen to?
So I mean, I listen to a little bit of everything, like, you know, YB, you know, he
young NBA young boy?
Yeah.
See, I'm old. I don't know the nicknames for these young rappers. Like,
I don't know that. That's pretty much it. But you know, it's a lot of rappers out here that you know they influence you. And they like.
They make a song here and there like that.
Yeah, and they talk about a variety of things, you know, and it influences you. And it influences you to talk about different topics in your music and certain things, you know. Just to keep expanding and keep growing.
Alright, what made you decide to go with the name C.Money2xx?
It was because one of my parents' friends, you know, a lot of people knew him, but he died, so you know it was a recommendation, so you know why not, you know.
Oh yeah, you carry.
There's a good person behind it, you know. Yeah, well, and that's how I came up with the 2 times because they called him C.Money.
Oh, I bet. Oh, all right, that's what's up. Like, yeah, much respect to that. Like, see, you learn something new every day. Like, that's real rap.
Rest in peace,
yeah. So, I didn't have my audio fixed, all right, but I got the rest of it done. So, like, do you have any other hobbies outside of music?
Sure. I mean, I play football. I'm pretty nice, you know.
A word?
Yeah. Shoot. Outside of music, you know, I don't even know music. Shoot, that's my main hobby. That's all I got.
Yeah, but that's your passion right now.
Yeah.
But do you see yourself like what position you play? Football.
Shoot. Running back, receiver, slot.
So then you got skills to make it to the league?
Yeah, got a little something.
All right, well you should try to
keep adding stuff to your bag. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Shit. You your father's son, cause he adds shit to his bag all day. Like he get a new skill every motherfucking day. Like so, like exactly right. Yeah, shout out to Money 2 Street in the building. Like you know what I mean. So like, what strengths do you have as a young artist coming in?
You said what stress?
What strengths?
Oh, strengths.
Like what makes you like a competitor? With you know,
Cause I'm the youngest. Cause ain't nobody really like doing it like me, you know.
But like in the industry where a young artist drop a new song every day, like what's gonna make C.Money2xx stand out?
And what do you talk about?
There's enough said right there, like so, like cause we do got your album My Season, right? So like, I did, and then like before I get on, cause I'm still on the record. So like, you know what I mean? I ask the questions that's on the record. So like, I'm gonna ask you, which one comes easier to you, like to write the music or to record the recording process?
I enjoy the writing process because it get my thoughts together, but I say the recording process because that's the most fun, where you put it down, you hear yourself, and you correct your mistakes that you made with the writing, you know.
Yeah, so it's easier, like you have more fun with the recording process.
Yeah. I even come up with different ideas recording than I was writing.
Yeah, like changing it up.
When you going, it just don't stop.
Yeah, so like, so you fluent as artists. We listen to your music, like, and this is your first project coming out. Shout out to everybody tuning in, and you know what I mean, like, oh, you getting love up here, like, oh, you getting love up here. So shout out to everybody tuning in, like, so with your first project coming out last year, where do you see you fitting in, and like, where do you see you going next with not only your own project but the SGM brand?
You can always, you can always expand. It's always room for like it's always room for, growth, but I can see us going farther with the clothing. The clothing?
Yeah. Well, so bless you. So, yeah, but you got your project out right now, My Season. And do you feel as though like you're going to take a step back this year and because you're still young, you got time to develop, like, I mean, like, because you know how some young artists, they come out younger, and then when they get older, it's kind of hard to do that transition, you know what I mean? Like, so do you see yourself, like, running with this project right here, My Season, or are you about to continue to make new music?
I'm going to definitely continue to make new music. Yeah. New ideas, new things you go through, you can't be the same forever,
Yeah, and then you can't stop your craft neither. You know what I mean? Like,
you don't want to get comfortable.
Yeah, like the best players practice every day. You know what I mean? Unless you Allen Iverson or something, like you can show who you want to, like, you know what I mean? Like, so like shit, like. But I'm gonna get to the next question, the last question that's on the record. With My Season. Oh yeah. Why did you decide to name the album My Season?
Because, like I said, I'm the youngest. Ain't nobody really doing it like me. So I feel like I'm taking over. It's my season,
Yeah. So like with this project right here, you got a lot of videos of this project. You got like 4 videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, like so you was definitely heavily trying to move this project and get this shit out there. So I want everybody to go out there and check that project out right now. My Season. C.Money2xx. C.Money2xx. Yeah, I said it right. Cause I'm not reading off nothing. I'm just reading it off my mind. But like, so we about to get into let me mute that next track too. We about to get into Off the Record right now. So like, well, Off the Record, let me just, you don't mind me asking you no questions, like, feel me? That's off the record. That's literally off the record, right?
No, I don't mind. Go ahead.
All right. So, first question: do you feel the pressure of being a young artist in the studio with older artists? Like, do you feel like it's pressure because you have to step up to the plate? Like, you playing with the big boys when you step in the studio. You know that, right? Like, so like.
I mean, I don't feel no pressure. I just take it as a challenge.
Oh, yeah, well, that's what's up, though. Cause, like,
that's my goal, is show them up,
Yeah, word, like, yeah, like, you do it, like, I mean, you hold your own on tracks, definitely, like, for me. So, like, how long have you been making music?
Maybe like 2-3 years now.
Like 2-3 years?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Oh, so you probably been making music more than everybody.
Yeah.
So, when you first started, like, so that'll put you, 2 years, that'll put you at what, 11, 10?
I think I might have been like 12.
Like 12? All right, so 12. Like
11, 12.
Like 11, 12? Like, all right, yeah, so. All right, so when you first started making music, was you like, just freestyling, or was you writing?
Nah, I was writing, because ideas wouldn't really come to my brain like that.
Yeah.
But I don't really write, yeah.
So how was your process be? Because like you was doing music before you was actually in the studio, like, you know what I mean? I know your dad probably came like, oh, you really doing some music, like, you know what I mean?
I used to do it on my phone, and then I didn't hear it one day. Then we just took it from there.
Oh, you used to record on your phone?
Yeah.
This
not taking it serious.
This the future. We used to have tape decks. Like, we used to put the little cotton on the top of the tape deck. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, this is definitely the future. Like, so shout out to all Generation Z out here making music on their phone right now, making millions of dollars off the phones. That, Shit, say your parents to get you an iPhone so you could go make a motherfucking track.
It wasn't even off iPhone.
Oh, see, look, yeah, innovative out here, feel me? So, like, when you start making your music, like, you start writing, how was you going to, like, the process? Like, where you was getting your beats from, or was you using, like, industry beats?
I used to use this app. I think it was called, like, Rap Chat.
Right, sure. Oh, yeah, I heard that, that be popping up on, like, Instagram. Like, hit us up with a sponsor, just as we mentioned, y'all. So, like, yeah. All right, so, yeah.
But I wasn't even taking it seriously back then. I was doing it for fun,
Yeah.
Then I started taking it seriously. After I noticed I was kind of, I had something going. So.
Yeah, definitely. Your dad got you in he got you in the big leagues, like definitely. Like it's like you see your son shooting the ball and shit. You playing basketball. Oh, so you can play? All right, well I'm gonna take you to the park. Like I'm gonna tell you show you where they really play at, so you can get your your experience and up in your skill. You know what I mean? Like so it's not just like it's kind of not like a hobby no more. You know that, right?
It's serious now.
Yeah. You the youngest in charge right now, man. So definitely, shout out to everybody out there tuning in. Thank y'all for still tuning in with us on Facebook and YouTube. We still on Instagram right now. So another question I wanted to get into. All right, with my shit. So it was a song we just wanted to play. I think that was Big Stepper. That's the only one we didn't play with the video. All right, so you could tell us about like some of the songs, like creating this album. Like, what were you going for when you was creating My Season? Like the sound, what message you was trying to portray?
Oh man.
Or like what you was trying to get? What point? Like what you was trying to let people know?
Just how I was coming.
Like,
I ain't really nothing to play with.
Yeah, we definitely did that. Like.
Yeah. I just want you to know.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna ask you like I ask everybody on my show, cause you're a young artist too, so it's like, independent of industry, you have time to grow. Feel me? Like, would you, especially at this age, I'm gonna ask you like from a different point of view. I never had an artist as young as you on my show, so I'm gonna ask you at this age, industry, would you sign a deal right now, or would you stay independent?
I would stay independent because I still got more time to grow, You say I'm young, so I still got time.
Word.
I don't want to rush things.
Yeah. Loyal to the soil. You see that, people? You see that? SGM for life. Feel me? Shout out to the whole squad. Feel me? Like, you already know this shit. They gonna get the paper later, shit. You did? Let's go. Feel me? Shout out to everybody tuning in and get the waves going like that. All right. So as far as like, I'm gonna ask you another question too. Cause you did say something about Rue earlier. Like that's your in-house producer, right?
Yeah, he real deal.
Yeah, he real deal. Like.
Yeah.
So like when you recorded your process for your album, like were you on there selecting beats or like what's?
Sure, when I go in there, had this for me, and I just pick through which ones I like, which ones I don't like.
Yeah.
If I don't like it, I come back to it. It just flow.
Yeah, and clear the record because you write your own music. Let people know out there. You
write
He been writing his music for 2-3 years now. He been doing his own thing. You heard so shit. Yeah, so you go in there, you pick out a beat. Like how you know when it's a C-Money sound? When you hear the beat, how you know it's like this? It's me right here.
Shoot, when it just come to me, like I'm sitting there and I'm just thinking stuff in my brain and just keep. That's how I know.
Yeah. So how long does it usually take you to write a track? Like, I mean, like you got one of them. You be having like brain farts where you just like.
It really depends. Like, depending on how the beat is, what's on my mind. Like it just depends. Like on, what's going on. What's around me at the time.
Yeah, I respect that. So how long was the process of making this project?
It might have took me like a year maybe.
Yeah, so usually you was working on this.
A year and a half, yeah.
But that's what's up, cause this your first project, and you wanna take your time. You don't wanna just throw nothing up like I rap.
Yeah.
This is me rapping, and it's like.
I want you to feel it.
Yeah. Respect. Yeah, you got a lot of projects. You got a lot of music on there. So you got any shout outs you wanna give?
Sure, I want to shout out my producer, CTS Sounds, Shoot, 1-2 Street, my pops, Chris Vibes,
Yeah.
They all my influences, you know.
Yeah, because also you first appeared on the SGM compilation, The Movement too. Yeah. Let me correct that. It's SGM. It's under Money2 Street. It's called The Movement. The compilation SGM, The Movement. So you can go stream that. We all up there. Feel me? We all up there. You can go check that out right now. Yeah. So, how many songs you on the first one?
What
the compilation? I think that's when you made your debut, right?
I don't even know how many songs. I think one. I think so.
Oh yeah, so yeah, we definitely gonna get into that. Before we come back from this break, we gonna get into the Dose and Gabbana video, Money2 Street, Chris Vibes, C.Money2xx, and Ricochet. We gonna get into that joint. We gonna come back.